I locked my fridge because my roommate wouldn't stop eating all my food. I moved into this apartment 6 months ago with 2 roommates I found online. Dan and Marcus seemed cool at first, and we split everything 3 ways, which made rent pretty affordable. The problem started about 2 months in. I'd buy groceries on Sunday, meal prep for the whole week, and by Wednesday half my stuff would be gone. At first I thought maybe I was just eating more than I realized, but then I caught Dan red-handed one morning eating my leftover pasta that I'd specifically saved for lunch. He apologized and said he thought it was his. Okay, fine, honest mistake. So I started labeling everything with my name in big letters. A week later, my labeled yogurt cups were gone. My apples, gone. The chicken breast I was planning to cook for dinner, completely gone. I texted the roommate group chat asking if anyone had seen my groceries. Dan responded saying, "Oh shoot, my bad. I was really hungry after my workout and forgot to check the labels." He promised to replace everything, but never did. This happened over and over. Every single week I'd spend like 60 or 70 bucks on groceries, and Dan would help himself to whatever he wanted. He'd always say the same thing: "I'm so sorry, man. I'll be more careful," or "My bad, I was super hungry and wasn't thinking." Marcus stayed out of it mostly, but told me privately that Dan did this with his stuff too. He said he just started buying less food and eating out more because it wasn't worth the fight. But I was trying to save money and eat healthy, so that wasn't an option for me. Last week was the final straw. I went to Costco and dropped $80 on groceries specifically for meal prepping. I bought chicken, vegetables, rice, everything I needed for the whole week. I even sent a text in the group chat saying, "Hey guys, I just did a big grocery run. Please don't touch anything with my name on it." 2 days later, I opened the fridge and almost everything was gone. The chicken was gone. Most of my vegetables were gone. Dan had even eaten the protein bars I kept in the cupboard. I completely lost it and confronted him in the living room. He gave me the same excuse about being hungry and forgetting. But this time he added that sharing food should be normal between roommates and I was being uptight about it. I told him he needed to pay me back immediately. He said he would, but he was broke until payday next week. That's when I decided I was done playing games. I went on Amazon and ordered a mini fridge with a lock on it. Cost me 200 bucks, but it was worth it. When it arrived, I moved all my food into it and locked it up in my bedroom. Dan noticed immediately and came knocking on my door asking what the deal was. I told him since he couldn't respect my clearly labeled food in the shared fridge, I was keeping my stuff separate now. His face got all red and he said I was making him feel like an untrustworthy thief. I looked him right in the eye and said, "If the shoe fits." He got super offended and stormed off to his room. Since then, he barely talks to me, just gives me dirty looks when we pass in the hallway. Marcus pulled me aside yesterday and said I took things too far. He thinks I should have tried one more conversation before getting the locked fridge. He said now the vibe in the apartment is really tense and awkward, but I don't care. My food is finally safe and I'm actually able to eat the meals I planned for the week. Dan can be mad all he wants, but he did this to himself.